Hi guys, my name is Rich, and I'm today going to introduce a bit more about who I am and what I do and what I'm working on. So I am originally from the UK, and I studied abroad in Peking University in China about 15 years ago. And I created an online platform which is called China Admissions. So I'm going to introduce this platform. So this is China Admissions platform, and on this platform we basically cooperate with all of the universities, all of the top universities in China, and we are an online platform for international students to search universities and programs in China and apply online. So on this platform, because actually I realized myself when I was applying to Peking University, and I realized from understanding the market and the international student experience, it's really hard for students to find information about Chinese universities because there's so many options, and it's really hard for students to apply and contact the universities. So we put everything in one simple platform so students can find the information and apply online to the universities. So this is an example of a listing of a university called Westlake University, which is one of a really top and amazing fast-growing university in China, which is located in Hangzhou. If you're interested in applying, so this is an example of a program which is Bachelor's in Biological Sciences, which you can learn all the information about it, and then you can apply online to this university. So it has all the information about the accommodation and how you can apply and the fees as well. And there are actually also scholarships for this program, which you can read here as well about the scholarships. So if you're interested in applying on the platform, you can just click through and register your information and then apply on the platform. We have a full online platform application system where you can apply to the programs. You can sign up and then apply to the programs. And then we manage all of the relationship and the communication with the university, and we give you updates so you can easily apply to the universities. You can apply to multiple universities in one platform. And so it's really, we just make it really easy for students, and that's basically what we're doing. We also have a lot of content about Chinese universities and how you can apply to Chinese universities. We also have a lot of events of Chinese universities who are giving presentations to students on the platform. So this is an example of an event coming up, which is with Tsinghua University ICPM Masters of ICPM program, where you can go onto and you can meet the university. They'll give an introduction, and then they'll tell you how you can apply and the benefits of the program. We also have online open days as well, and we also have a lot of different content and articles about universities that promote the universities. So you can read here about, for example, Fudan MBA program. This is an example, which is a top MBA program in Shanghai. And you can click through and read the information about it, and then you can learn more and apply to the university and the program. Because we actually realized that for many people don't really understand what it's like in China. They don't understand the situation in China, how it can be, because there's basically not that much content about China. There's some kind of like news articles, but there's not much like real information about China, because basically the internet and the social media platforms and the languages are so different. So there's not that much crossover compared to other countries. So that's why we just focus on creating as much content and as much helpful information for students as possible, just to try and make it more accessible. Because I can tell you that the experience in China as an international student, or my experience in China, and China is amazing. I really love China. I really recommend people check it out and go and visit it, because it's such an important part of the world economy. It's such an amazing, fascinating place with so much interesting history. It's got such a beautiful language, and it's amazing to learn more about China and experience it. So I really recommend students check it out. And there's also some really good, if you're not interested in going to China, you can also check out some of the online Chinese programs. So we have, for example, this is like a one-on-one online Chinese program with Beijing Language and Culture University, and they offer free trial classes, which you can join. And in the trial classes, you will be able to, so this is a one-on-one program which is structured. You get a university certificate. It's a really amazing program. So this is some information about some of the top universities and programs and about our platform. And in China, there's about 2,500 universities, and there's like the C9 universities, which are the top 9 universities. There's a load of really interesting international universities that you can also check out that provide really good experience. And there's some really cool, amazing places to study, and the facilities and infrastructure in China is really developing really fast, and China is putting a lot of resources into the universities. So, and the price of studying in China can be really affordable. So it can be really attractive to study there. There's also a lot of scholarships to study in China. So that's what we're doing. And then basically during the pandemic, there was a big basically the border was closed for Chinese universities. So students couldn't really come to China. And what we found is that because obviously students want to study abroad all around the world, so they're choosing to study in other countries and other destinations. And so that's why we launched a new platform, which is called Global Admissions, in order to help students to study in other destinations and to expand and to continue to grow during the pandemic. So we are cooperating with lots of different international universities, and we're basically using the same platform, same technology to help students apply to other programs and universities around the world. And at the moment, you can see we have 24,000 programs on the platform, and I'll share a bit more about what our plans are for the future and how we're developing it. So we're having the new platform will be ready in about 3 or 4 weeks. And we have redesigned the whole platform to make it a much better, more modern user experience, because that's really important for us. We're also expanding the team quite a lot. And if you're interested in developing your career or looking for a remote job, you can check out our careers page. And we are posting some of the information about the jobs available at Global Admissions on this platform. And our basic vision for Global Admissions is to be the best platform in the world for students to study abroad, and to make it the biggest and the best platform. So that means to have like all of the choice, all of the universities that students can apply for is on the platform. At the same time, there's lots of really helpful information on the platform, so students can check it out and then they can apply to universities. We also offer a free consulting service, so you can book a call with us. We can help you to choose programs and universities to study in. And so that's basically the platform and the idea, because we believe it's really important that students are able to have really great choice and are able to choose universities and apply to universities really well, because the whole market can be really confusing for students, especially if English is not your native language. It can be really challenging. So a lot of students are going to agents, or they actually don't really have much support. There's a lot of people, especially if people are growing up in an undeveloped area with not much support, not many knowledgeable people around, it can be really hard to understand the opportunities that they have. I remember speaking to a student who was 16, and they said that I don't believe I will be able to study abroad, and I don't think I'm able to. But actually, I think every student is able to study abroad, or should be able to study abroad, and that they should be able to see that there are lots of pathways to studying abroad. There's lots of opportunities for funding. There's lots of very low cost destinations that can be cheaper than your home country. There's many programs that are free. There's 56 universities that are free for no tuition fee. There's so many scholarships. And there's so many countries that have really low cost of living that can be really easy to study in. At the same time, a lot of students are looking to get into top universities around the world. And it can be really challenging because it can seem really competitive. So we're trying our best to help make it easier and more transparent and easier for students to understand what are the actual possible options for them, where they can study, where can be the best university they can study. So we have a lot of experience of that. We've helped lots of students. I think we've had on our platform, so we have a lot of students, over 200,000 registered students, and we also have helped over 5,000 students to study abroad. So this is some information, and I'm also creating content because I think it's really important to share things I'm learning. It helps me to learn, helps me to grow, it helps to help other people as well. So I have this blog which I'm sharing some articles about some things I'm writing, and also this YouTube channel. So if you're interested, check it out, subscribe here, and thank you very much. Hope I can connect with more people and help more people, and thanks for listening, and wish you the best. Thank you.